Welcome. Once again, I'm Ross Paulson, developer of the Scoring Tower software, and today's lesson is how to link Scoring Tower with the Westhold Race Manager software. This is really a powerful feature of Scoring Tower. Makes your life a whole lot easier when you can link these two together. So I'm going to show you how to do that. The first thing we need to do is set a couple paths, computer paths, network names, whatever you want to call it, locations in Race Manager, and make sure they're the same in Scoring Tower. The first one is where to get the results from Race Manager. So Race Manager, if you turn on this Web Data tab, there's a location that you can set to anything you want. I like to set mine to c:/www, but you can set it to any drive, any network, any location that you prefer, and make sure you check the box to enable live data. What this does in Race Manager is it creates a file in that folder called racedata.xml, and that file is what we use in Scoring Tower to grab the results from, grab the driver's entry names, grab qualifying times, all the miscellaneous data. We grab, when I say we, I mean Scoring Tower grabs the data from this file. When you're in race mode, this file is constantly being updated all the time. Race Manager outputs it probably once a second, and that's where you can get the data from. So we need to set that. The other location you need to be aware of is where Race Manager saves its assignment files. Unfortunately, in Race Manager, there's no path to set that yourself like there is for this web data. So this assignment path is a folder on your hard drive, and if you have the older versions of Race Manager, it'll be under Program Files, Pereno folder. But if you have a newer version, it'll be under Race Manager right on your C drive, Race Manager Assign. And inside of here is where you put the assignment folders for all your races. Currently it's empty. As you can see, it's empty. So I'll go ahead and show you now. We need to set that location, this location, and that assignment folder location. We need to set that in Scoring Tower. So turn on your Scoring Tower, go to the Tools menu, Options, and right here, Finish Path. That's where Race gets the finishing results from. So that's the c:/www. That's the same as this one here. So make sure those two are the same. It doesn't matter what they are as long as they're exactly the same. If it's over a network, just put your network path in there. The other one is where to create the assignment files. So Scoring Tower will create the assignment files into this c:/race manager /assign. I don't know if you can change that in Race Manager. If you're not sure, call Julian and he'll tell you where yours is at. Like I said, if it's a newer version of Race Manager, it'll be right under c:/race manager /assign /. So those two folders, once you link them, you're good to go. So knowing that, I'm going to go ahead and create a new race. Okay, I have a new race, and I'm going to go add some drivers. And with the Race Manager demo mode, your transponder numbers need to be 1000 through 1010. So for demo mode, I went ahead and assigned some transponder numbers to my presidents. So I'm just going to go click them. And I have 10 drivers, transponders 1001 through 1010. Now, I can go ahead and create this. Let's assume I'm going to qualify. So what you need to do is, anytime you want, really, you can hit transponder assignments. Just hit that button, and if you notice, it goes to the assign folder, and it creates a file. In this case, it's the division name, which is eMods, and this is what we call all of them, or a qualifying list, or the roster. Right now, it's just all, because when we create heat races, you'll see eMods - heat 1, heat 2, heat 3, A main, B main, and it'll create these files for every division. If you have 6 divisions and each one has 4 heats, you'll have 24 of these assignment files. And if we go look now, all you have to do is close this box. If you're not sure if you hit it, go ahead and hit it again. Transponder assignments. It does no harm to make it again. If you accidentally delete it, I'll show you. We'll go into Race Manager. And if you go to the assignment folder, look, that one's there. If you accidentally delete it, it's gone. Come back to Scoring Tower, create it again. Now, it's not going to be here until you go off the assignment page and come back. So delete it, create it. So now we have an assignment. I'm going to turn this on in demo mode. The demo only allows for 10 drivers. So let's go ahead and create a race. But before that, I do that, let me go ahead and create a heat over here. Again, with the demo, normally you wouldn't have, I'm only going to have one heat so I get all the cars. So there's a heat. Heat 1. Now, when I hit transponder assignments, look what happened. I have a new one called Heat 1. And if I go back to my assignment list, Heat 1. Go back to timing. Let's make this, just for demo purposes, a 3-lap race, just so it's quicker. So now I'm scoring a 3-lap race. And what we're going to do is this import button right here. You can actually hit it at any time, and it'll show you the running order at that instant. I'll go ahead and wait till this race is over. And the checker flag is about to come out. There you go. There's our finish. Now all you need to do is hit the import button. And voila, your finish populated. Same finish as the race. Let me clear that and we'll do it again. Clear that. We'll stop this race and start another one. And I'll show you that you can hit it anytime you want. There's the first lap. So anytime you want to know, you can hit the running order and you can hit import and you'll have it changed right before your eyes. And there'll be an import button. I'll turn the scroll lock off. On every race. Heat races, A main, B main. So whatever one you click on, that's the race results you're going to get. So this wasn't a really realistic test, but let's assume here that everyone transferred for the A main. So we'll put 10 cars transferred for the A main. So now I've created an A main. I'm going to go ahead and transfer. Now in some computers, I'll tell you right now, let me stop Scoring Tower or Race Manager. Some computers, the transfer button doesn't light up after the finishes are inputted automatically. So we're going to work on that and figure out what's going on. But for now, we're going to clear this race, move them all over. Now I can transfer. And what I want to show you is that your A main lineup assignment will be created automatically. So I can hit assign. And what I like to do is when a race is over, I like to go in and delete it. And I'll show you this. We'll do this again. I like to go into the assignment folder. See, now I have an A main lineup. So when the heat's over, I'll delete that heat. And then I'll have an A main lineup, and I can go ahead and start that one. And it's the same procedure. I don't think I put how many laps, so let's do 3 laps. I have my auto checker turned on, so Race Manager should give us a checkered flag. There we go, and I can come over here and hit the import button, and now I have my finish for my A main. So that's how you create the link. And like I said, it doesn't matter how many divisions you have, it will create all your assignment files. How I like to use it is I'll go ahead and create the assignment files for the heat races, and then after each heat race is run, I'll delete the assignment file. Because normally at that time you won't have the B's and the C's yet. So I'll delete them after each heat race. And it kind of gives me a running thing of what we have left to do, whether the B main lineup's ready to go. So this list for me will grow larger and smaller as the night goes on. So there you go. That's how you link the Westhold Race Manager software with the Scoring Tower software. Thanks for listening. It's been fun, and I will see you next time.